Hey everybody, welcome into another edition of Friday Night Review. I am Scalz. Tonight I am joined by the hateful Jamey Rose. It is just us two, and we're going to talk about what a great episode of Friday Night Smackdown that happened tonight. How are we doing tonight, Jamey?
Dude, I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Getting to sit down and talk to you, Scalz, and
that's why I want it, because they go together. They go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight we saw a vignette from Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at Georgia Tech's college football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Roman Reigns entered the stadium in a barrage of 7 cars.
They're Escalades, my brother.
Escalades? They were the Escalades?
Escalades.
Yeah. 7 Escalades he rode in on. Like he's a Secret Service person.
He's the damn president. He's the tribal chief.
The way that they did this was pure cinema.
Okay.
And it was perfect.
Scorsese.
Cody drives in. What was he even driving? Because they really didn't show it.
He was driving one of those newer model Mach-E, whatever, Ford Mustangs.
So it's the newest Mustang. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Gets out of it, goes into the they go on to the 50-yard line, right on the logo, and they proceed to have probably the best produced promo segment in WWE in recent history, in my opinion, at least.
Oh, yeah.
And they go over everything from Roman Reigns' history to Cody Rhodes' history in the state of Georgia, in Atlanta, and then Roman's like, "We're done with history. What's going on? What do we need to have happen here to get this to work?" And Cody says, "I need to know that I could trust you to have my back the way that I have yours." And I was like, damn. Like, he's laying it all out there. And Roman says, "I do. I have your back." And then we get into a little bit more. What have you thought about this segment so far, getting up to that?
Segment was perfect. It's, WWE always hits like crack with these promo segments, with these vignettes. They've always done it. I liked how when Reigns was saying, "Cody, you have everything to lose. I have nothing to lose." It's a very strong statement from a guy who, for the better part of a decade, has had everything.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's lost everything in the last 5 months.
Yeah.
He lost Jimmy. He mentioned Jimmy.
He lost the wise man.
He lost his title, his championship.
Mm-hmm.
He lost the Bloodline, and then he lost to Ulafala.
Yeah.
Jamey, Will in the comments says that he thinks you have a voice for commentary.
Oh, well, thanks, Bubba.
He should do color somewhere.
Hey, I feel the same. I should do color somewhere, man. But Down State Wrestling. Anyways, with all of this, and I'll talk about this later, because I have an insane theory. For Cody's trajectory here. If you have anything else to add to this before.
So we go through this. He talks about everything he's lost. He says that he needs this win to get everything back.
Yes.
And then once he's done with this, he's going to go after the championship. And he just he leans into it. Cody then goes, "It's not yours anymore.
It's not.
It hasn't been." And these two just have insane chemistry, both on the mic, talking, and in the ring.
I mean, they better have chemistry. They've been working with each other for the best part of 3 years, Bubba.
It's very true. So what were you going to say?
I think this is the start of a Cody heel turn. Everyone thinks it's the start of a Kevin Owens heel turn. I think it's the start of, since the big scheme of things, especially with the new bloodline and everything, it's all about Roman Reigns being the good guy, being the face here in this whole situation. I think in the grand scheme of things, it's going to end up being a huge double turn. I think eventually Cody's going to turn on a Roman. Like I believe so. I think over time you're going to see a different side of Cody get more frustrated and frustrated and frustrated. I think by the end of this, you're going to have a face Roman Reigns and a heel Cody Rhodes, and the roles are going to be reversed in a sense. It's just a weird conspiracy of mine.
As great as that sounds, I don't think we're ever getting a heel Cody. And that's because of what he does with all the fans.
The Make-A-Wish.
Not even that, just when he comes out to the ring, signing things as he's walking to the ring, like just everything he does after the show. We wanted him to turn heel in AEW. He refused.
Yeah.
Hence why he's in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to want him to turn heel eventually. I don't think it's going to happen, though. As for heel Kevin, he saw the vignette. They go right to him as soon as we go back to the arena. He's just standing there. And here comes the little annoying Brian Sexton.
Hey. The man's doing his job.
Yeah, okay.
He's doing great reporting work.
He's doing his job the first time. To ask Kevin what's going on. Kevin doesn't answer, walks away. But to go back a second time in a 10-minute span and ask him if now is a better time?
It's a persistent journalist, Bubba. That is journalism 101. You could ask, dude, get Mr. Will Gray on the phone. He'll tell you that's what a good journalist does.
Except that he didn't get the scoop. KO said, I'm going to go to ring and talk about it.
Got it documented. That's all that matters.
He goes out to the ring, and he's in the middle of talking about it and giving his thoughts on it. But before he could say anything, always, he gets interrupted by the Bloodline. All three of them come out. Sorry.
Yawn.
All three of them come out. They start beating up on Kevin Owens. DIY comes out and makes the save. Big standoff. DIY is in the ring with Kevin Owens. Bloodline is on the outside. You got security guards. You got Nick Aldis out there. Nick Aldis makes a match for later on in the evening in the main event. 6-man tag. Great. We're all excited to see this match. Kevin Owens comes out first. DIY's music hits. Nowhere to be found. Except they're getting their asses handed to them in the back by the Bloodline. So now the Bloodline comes out. Kevin Owens is like, fuck this. I'm not waiting for you. I'm going to meet you at the entranceway. And they start beating him in the middle of the entranceway. Get back to the ring. But before the match can actually officially start, even though it is a handicap match now, Street Profits come out and make the save. Great storytelling there. Yeah, Bloodline attacked Street Profits on NXT 2 weeks ago when they were going for the NXT Championship. Makes sense. Then we proceed to have a match, which I thought was a great match. What'd you think of it?
I thought the match was great. It definitely tells two stories there, and then you got three teams pretty much in the mix for the tag team belts within the Bloodline. You got DIY, you got Street Profits, you got Bloodline. The match was what it was. The Carnage, Jacob Fatu's a freaking beast. You totally missed about Tama Tonga doing his best freaking Beavis impersonation. That was grand.
He's the gremlin. He's the crazy gremlin. He's the crazy gremlin.
What are you talking about? Come on, man.
Hold on. I'm going to pull up a picture.
That or the thing from the Wild Thornberries.
No. You're telling me this is not him?
A damn gremlin?
You're telling me this is not him?
Man, you old.
But is this not him? The hair, everything.
That does kind of look like I got that jawline. It's the jawline, Bubba.
Yeah, and the hair. And this is it. This is him. I know I'm old, but I'm sorry. Like him doing that reminded me of this.
How am I not invited to like these cool group chats, man? Y'all hate me. Talking about gremlins and Tomatongers and how old Scalz is.
No, that's just people making fun of me saying that I'm older than I am. But
old man.
You shut it. You're gonna have less hair than me at my age.
Probably so. That's why I wear a hat all the time.
Yeah, that's what's causing it.
Ain't that the truth? No, but these guys killing it. And the aftermath, you have Cody Rhodes making the save, and man, the tension, the confliction within Kevin Owens.
He had that chair, and he looked like he was going to hit him with it. And I want it so bad. I want it to happen. It needs to happen. When is it going to happen?
He won't. He ain't got the killer instinct anymore.
Oh, it's coming back.
He ain't no prize fighter anymore.
That's what he needs to find again.
He ain't that dog. He ain't got that dog in him.
Do you think it happened? So, do you think something happens before Bloodline to get Cody out of the match?
To get Cody out of the match?
I mean, do you think something happens to Cody before Blood to get him out of that match? And
so
you
you're
get a surprise
saying
opponent you get a surprise partner for Roman.
No, I think by doing that you're cheating. You're to do that on a Smackdown, sure, but if you're advertising that for your pay-per-view and then to not deliver, that's cheap. It's not good business.
Okay. So if it was advertised for a Smackdown, you could see it happening more than.
Oh, absolutely. I would say probably guaranteed to happen if it was on one of the weekly shows.
I just thought that would be a great way to have Kevin turn, taking out Cody before the match. What's going on, Cam? How are we doing?
Cam, missing you, Bubba.
It was a great episode.
It was pretty good.
You need to go check out the face-to-face with Roman and Cody.
Yeah.
If you don't see anything else about SmackDown, you need to see that. It's 8.5 minutes long, and it's well worth the time.
No, but I mean overall, Scalz, this was a great episode of SmackDown. I mean, I liked the pacing of the show. I've liked the pacing of these shows, for the last few weeks now, and they're definitely hitting their footing. So I like what USA is allowing them to do here.
I am not saying Cody will turn here. I'm saying Kevin turns heel.
I said
taking out Cody. If you go back and watch about 10 minutes ago, this man to my right has said that.
And labeled it as a conspiracy theory, first of all, before I'm doing my best Jesse impersonation over here.
These last 2 weeks are the perfect evidence of what I was suggesting for the last month on Fox. That WWE just went with whatever they wanted. They didn't care what was going on because they were done with Fox. They wanted out of there. And these last 2 weeks, the way that they have done these shows is the perfect evidence that they just phoned it in on Fox at the end. That they didn't care what they were doing over there, because this has gone back to how SmackDown was when Roman was the champ. Must watch. And the switch flipped. I agree, Kevin. I agree, Cam. Kevin needs to turn heel yesterday. But Jamey, any other thoughts or anything about SmackDown?
No other thoughts besides Kevin turning heel would be great. Get that killer instinct back, on a real note. And to have a series of, at least another match, maybe two with Cody down the road, even if they do that for the Saturday night's main event, that'd be a great way to advertise that. But other than that, I have no really other thoughts on SmackDown.
All right. So they lost Texas. Okay.
Cam, want to hop in and do picks?
Yeah, you want to come in and do the picks? That's where we're up to.
Da-na-na, da-na-na. Oh.
Anything else you guys want to say before we head on out?
Nope. That's it.
I'm done with y'all.
You done with it all?
Y'all make me sad.
All right, Jamey. Go ahead.
Y'all are bullying me.
Plug yourself.
Oh, man. You can find me on my socials at Jamey Rose PW, especially the Twitter machine. You can find me on the YouTubes here on Off the Top Media Friday nights. You can find me on Diamond State Wrestling. Our next event is October the 5th at the Bentonville Comedy Show, 1 o'clock. We have 2 championship matches and another season of Flawless. So that's what's up.
Cam?
Well, in terms of the networks, you can find me right here every single Friday night with these two gentlemen on Friday Night Review, talking some football and talking some Friday Night SmackDown. And then on our sister page on Rivet City Radio every single Monday night with the Table Spot with me and Metalcore Mike. And on Wednesdays, every single Wednesday night with me, Phil, and Mike talking some AEW. On TikTok, you can find me there at Call Me KMG, Cam's Square Circle Mania, and Cam's Wrestling Corner. I am on Twitter /X at CamandCheese317. If that does not sizzle your bacon, you can find me on Instagram at 317 Bacon, Eggs, and Cam.
I'm Scalz. You can find me here every Friday night on Friday Night Review. You could also find me on Tuesdays at NXT on Tap. You can find us on Twitch and YouTube at Off the Top Media, as well as on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Off the Top Media _. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We'll see you soon. Make sure you drop some likes, subscribe, and we'll see you out there. Have a great evening.
Oh, yeah, dig it.